What's up, guys? It's VibinWitKen here, back at again with another YouTube video for y'all. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kendall. I'm Wisconsin. I'm 19. I'm fruity. Yeah. If you're new to my channel consists of about spiritual videos, mukbangs, vlogs, but nonetheless, of the video, it's nothing but lit vibes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we're back with another episode of Ken and Fi Talk About It. Now, today we're going to talk about open relationships. You know what I'm saying? Open-mindedness. You know what I'm saying, to it.
It's not
whatever. I'm saying, like, let's be open-minded to it. Because we are.
That's just dumb, though.
I don't think it's dumb. I mean, it works for some people. I feel like it's not meant for everybody.
What's the point of being in a relationship if you're not gonna be?
But we gonna give our personal opinions on it. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's not. If you hear some rambling and jumbling and shit in the back, that's the newbest acting up. Playing with that damn toy. He done play with that toy all day. But now when we started recording,
he said, fuck your video.
So, open relationships. Let's talk about it. Do it work? Do it not? Why?
Well,
and why not?
Personally, it's no point. Like, it might as well be like, okay, we talking, but we talking to other people. Because in an open relationship, I don't know, I feel like they do it just to have that person at the end of the day so they can go out and have, like, other people.
You think it's a control thing?
I think so. Part of it. But I also think it's like a, what would you call it? Like fear or something?
Like a person, like, being selfish?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like personally, like, I feel like it can work for some people, but not all. But I do agree with the fact that, like, I feel like it's kind of selfish because it's like one person can have a love language and the other person can have another love language. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you sit here like, okay, well, I'll go with this person, but then, like, I'm talking to that person, it's like, where is the point of, like, the relationship? Like, a relationship, you know what I mean, consists of, to me, you know, sharing that connection with someone, that, like, sacredness, I feel like, which forms a relationship, you know what I mean? And I felt like when you enter, like, okay, well, I'm talking to this person, but I'm still with you, I feel like that corrupts the sacredness of the relationship, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if this person is everything that, you know, is enough for you, and that provides enough, you know, for you. Did I just say the same thing? But, like, why add another person? Or, like,
Right.
why talk to someone else?
And it's like, when do it come to an end?
Yeah.
Like, okay, y'all in an open relationship. Is it like, until y'all meet somebody better than the person you're in a open relationship with?
And it's like, what's your intention with that other person?
Right.
Like, even if it's just for sexual activities or anything of, like, a conversation, like, why can't you be friends with that person? Or why can't,
because
like,
at that point, you might as well be friends with benefits or
yeah,
sexual,
or just be single and, like, you know what I'm saying?
Friend.
Yeah, or hang out with this person, hang out with that person. Like, I feel like open relationships is like, you know what I'm saying? Then it adds more confusion than, like, you know, people gonna be looking like, okay, who go together? And that's, everybody don't go with it too. So it's like, you could also be in an open relationship with somebody, and then that person's right. They're like, well, I'm not finna cheat or help you cheat. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to do that.
I mean, but to them, technically, it's not cheating because it's an open relationship.
Yeah, but so I wouldn't feel comfortable even talking to somebody in an open relationship because, like, and then, like, also, you're the more health risk, you know what I'm saying, up there.
Yeah.
Then it's like,
but it's like,
I wouldn't even feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you're single, you telling me you're single, I have more security over knowing that, okay, like, I gotta deal with no mixed emotions with it, because it's like, that person can be in an open relationship, but at the end of the day, be, like, jealous or have this built up animosity, like, okay, you talking to this person, what's in them that I don't have?
Right. And it's like, they don't get jealous or, like,
yeah.
That's why I didn't understand, like, because you're in an open relationship, but you're also looking at other people.
Right.
So, like, with this other person, tell them, oh, you met somebody else. How are they gonna react?
Yeah, and it's like, even if they're at chill or don't have an issue with it, it's like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if it's somebody you care about and you love and have genuine feelings to, you know what I mean, like, how could you not feel any type of way? That's like, you know what I'm saying, you watching your partner sit and have sex in front of you, or sit here and flirt with somebody in front of you, like, that's okay. Because, like, it's not like it's, like, even, like, a poly or, like, a, you know, relationship where it's, like, you doing it with that person, too. That person's just doing it with this person. And then, if you loyal or not, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Would you even call it loyal?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there even loyalty in open relationships anymore?
But do they, like, bring that third person into the relationship? Or is it just, like, them two, but that person still have that person?
Yeah, because also, like, how could you decipher, like, whether it's cheating and what's... Because, like...
They can't be cheating. It's open. You're not
but
suggesting
like,
just to, but the both of y'all. It's like you can go out, meet a new bitch or a new nigga.
So you don't know who they
to
talking to?
I mean, I feel like they probably tell each other maybe. I don't know.
But that's weird. Why don't y'all just be friends?
That's what I'm saying. Because you have that much freedom, it's no point.
It's like you go to the club or go out somewhere and you had sex with this person. You gonna go home and be like, yeah, to my partner, yeah, I had sex with this person. It was really great. And then y'all gonna have sex after? Like, that's weird. Like,
that makes no sense.
I don't know. It's no point to me because it's like, just be single.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or just be friends with benefits with this person. Because, like, where are they really benefiting you at? You know what I'm saying? If you're still doing whatever you want to do. Right. I just feel like at the end of the day, like, one of the other person is going to feel some type of way. Mm-hmm. And then it's just going to be drama.
Yeah. Because, like, y'all have to like each other in a certain type of way to be in an open relationship. Yeah. So it's like, you have to have feelings or feel some type of way, you know?
Because, like, I wonder how that goes hand in hand with, like, people, like, your love language. And, like, do you have a love language then if you're in an open relationship?
But you got to think about it. Open relationships can come after they both was in just, you know, just them. They'd be like, okay, we going to go into an open relationship. Like, we still want to be together, but we can, you know, venture off. And I feel like instead of people want to say they want to take a break, they say they're in an open relationship. Yeah. Like, if me and you, like, okay, I'm done with you, I'm tired of you, but we don't want to, like, fully break up, I think they'd be like, okay, we should be in an open relationship, we talk to whoever, but at the end of the day, we come back together.
So do you think, like, people being in an open relationship, do you think it's like a test that their strength in a monogamous relationship?
I don't know. Maybe they looking for.
Cause like, are you even like necessarily in love with someone if you're in an open relationship? Like, can you be
original person?
Yeah, like, can you be in love with your partner? Are you in love with anybody else?
That's why I feel like it's possible. Cause if you given the option to go find somebody else, it's like. Yeah. What happens to the open relationship person?
Or even if it's not love, like what happens? Like you develop lust with someone, right? And then they're in love with you.
The other person you got lust with?
Yeah.
I mean, that would have to be on them. Be like, yeah, I'm in an open relationship. I'm just using the sex, or like.
But like, that's drama, and then a partner gonna get beat up. You know what I'm saying?
But they agreed to the open relationship though. So they have to understand, okay, you fucking this bitch, but like, you with me at the end of the day. That's why it's weird. Like, yeah, it don't make any sense to me. Like, I might as well break up, take a break or something. Instead of being an open relationship.
Yeah, that's true. Because, I don't know, like, and then I be thinking about, like, when does it come to, like, so, like, do open relationships, do they ever, like, evolve or have, like, they take next steps with each other, or is it just, like, a free-for-all?
But what would be the next step?
I don't know.
Not being in an open relationship?
Right, because, like, okay, y'all just started talking, right? And y'all like, okay, I got feelings for you, right? you want to be in an open relationship with me?
Because I ain't ready to settle down.
And then it's like, okay, even if you're not talking or doing nothing with nobody, like, what's the point of like entering like an open relationship? Why can't it be like, okay, we just become like best friends, or like,
Right.
or let's like just
Or just
mess
a talking
around,
stage.
or just like a talking stage, or you know what I mean? Like, cause like, where's the levels to like an open relationship? Like, okay, what's the next step from like you know, you could be with
Yeah.
somebody like a year or two, and then you're like, okay, what's the next step?
Right. Is there any boundaries or like
Right.
goals that they have? Like,
Oh, see how many bitches you can fuck
Right.
openly. You know what I mean? Cause like, you know what I mean? I'm like a little like confused with that.
I want to meet somebody that's in an open relationship.
I met somebody who's in an open relationship. It was awkward. Somebody invited me to the open relationship before, and it was crazy because it was like, I really wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But here's the thing for me.
How'd that go?
Cause like, I was friends with that person, right? And then on top of that, he lived right by me. So I was like a little iffy about that, because I'm like, his situation personally, like, I thought he was cute, you know what I mean? But I didn't know he had like a man. So when he told me like when he started posting his man or whatever, I was like, okay, but his nigga ugly. He was white, and like he was just like, he wasn't there. But him, he was cute. And I was
So
like,
you about to risk it all, huh?
no, but here's the thing, like we was talking like as friends, and I noticed like he would like kinda like flirt, but like it wouldn't be like, okay, like it was not like obvious. It would be like, I was like, oh yeah, you're pretty like attractive, whatever, like that conversation came around. And he was like, oh, you are too. Like little stuff like that. So I'm like, wait, are you single? Are you with him? Are you cheating? And that's when he told me like he's like in an open relationship, but I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, oh, you can join in if you want, but I'm like, I don't
Why
want
ask
your
more
nigga.
questions?
Right, that's like, huh?
Why you ask more questions?
I didn't know how that shit worked, but I'm just like in my head, I want you, not your nigga. Like, your nigga's ugly.
You could have slid up in there and just.
But I felt uncomfortable because it was like, okay, like, how does that work?
Wait,
does
he
the partner
said
do
to
stuff
you-
with you, or does them do stuff with, like, you know what I mean?
How did he ask? He said you can join in or something.
Yeah, he said something like that, like, oh, like you can come over and do stuff or whatever. Like, nigga,
What
what?
do you mean by that?
That's what I was saying. Like, don't you got a nigga? Like, but
You
I
should actually do that
guess.
at work. He wanted to come in ours
But like,
because he just wanted
no,
to
he's
chill.
strange. And then it's like, I don't know. I've never even been asked that question. For him to even like what are you talking
I
about?
never heard of that. To be
Me
honest.
either,
I
like-
didn't know that was an actual thing.
I don't think, yeah, because I don't think open relationships are very common, at least here, because
I barely even see people.
a lot of people just like, oh, I want a boyfriend, I want a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, people just want a relationship.
I thought
Never
that was like
fucking-
in like the older people, like.
No, that's a new thing. I think it's our generation with that, like with the open relationship, because I think people are like, I can't speak for everybody. That's my
Or-
opinion, but I think some people, I don't know, what's the word? Philosophically, want to like venture into new types of bonds with people. I don't
Why
know.
not just be single and ready to mingle?
I don't know.
That
Because
makes
you
no
know, like the
sense.
common thing now, like everybody be sneaking linking and just like want to be whores. You know what I mean?
So keep it at that.
No hate if you a whore, but you know what I'm saying? Be a whore. But it's more common now, like our generation, like, oh, you be my sneaky link, my what? You know what I mean? Like everybody just sneaky linking, and so I think that some people, maybe it can stem from like, you know, I don't want to say it's like a bad thing, like, okay, like you depressed, like you really can't get nobody. I think it's low key like in a way like
But you do have somebody.
no, but I feel like in a way like people want to like eat their cake and have their cake and eat it too. I feel like it's kind of one of them things to me a little bit, because it's like
More than you can eat.
if everybody just run around in an open relationship, who's like secretly, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's really yours?
Right.
To call it a day, like, this is my partner. Nobody has like access to them like in that way, or like
that nigga for everybody.
Yeah, like, cause what's really even considered like you not a hoe.
I think it's like, you know how people always cheat, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they just making it giving it a name.
Yeah.
To like
a low key like way of sliding.
Yeah.
Cheating. You know
so
what
in
I mean?
a relationship, be like, oh yeah, I met this fine bitch. I'm finna bring her to the crib, introduce, you know. The whole time you in an open relationship.
But that takes the like the little, you know, specialness out of like people being exclusive and people being like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I could get her, but you know what I'm saying? If she on my same level, like with the mindset, like you know what I'm saying? That takes the fun out. Like, okay, flirting with this person, the steps to like being with that person, reaching levels with that person. It's just like now with the open relationship concept, it's just like Melissa with Tommy and Tommy with Jacob and Jacob with, you know what I'm saying? And y'all all know everybody together, so it's not really an issue.
Right.
But it takes the fun.
Open relationship.
Yeah, but it takes that to me like, okay, I can't get Tommy because she with this person and she don't do that. It's just like, oh yeah, Tommy gonna be with me, but his boyfriend know or his girlfriend know, you know what I mean? Because we all cool with it.
Okay, so answer this. So, say two couples go on a date, right?
Yeah.
And they end up going to like back to somebody's house, and they like get it on with each other. Would that be considered like an open relationship, or just like that one time, like event, like?
But my thing is they partner going with them?
Yeah, like they all four of them is like with it. Is it like?
That's weird. Is y'all
consent?
having a threesome?
That would be a quad, right?
Is y'all having a quad or three? Like,
yeah, but would it be an open relationship, or would it just be like an experience?
I don't know, because I'm even like iffy like about that, cause like, is a threesome or a quad considered cheating?
I mean, I feel like they both consent with it.
But like,
would that be like?
I mean, for me personally, I want to see my partner doing anything sexual with somebody else.
Me either.
Or like, you know what I'm saying?
But
even if it was given permission or consent, like,
is it an open relationship?
You want to see your partner getting pounded by somebody else?
Is it an open relationship?
Like, I see in a way that could be kinky in a way, like I don't know, like if you think of it in like a porn sense, but to me like real life, real shit, like you gonna be heated.
Right.
You gonna be, your chest gonna be hurting. Like, I'm telling you.
You wanna put a 39?
No. Because to me it's like, why the fuck are they touching you? Why are they,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be,
like,
you're just giving me a free reason to beat their ass. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like
even
people
disgusting when
that,
people try to try shit with you, like anybody that try to do something like that, like even when people like, oh, like that nigga at work, they thought you was cute, that everyone was like, ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, him.
Okay, but when that nigga wanted to talk to you and be in our relationship, you ain't let me say nothing to him.
Oh, because
and he sent you a friend request, like I'm definitely gonna have some words with him.
But here's the thing though, like to me, you can't even like slide or even try to get on that little me, because like I already dismiss people as people. Like to me, like you already just showed me from the beginning, like the type of person you are. So you are not even in my like. There's no even chance. There's not even like a, you know what I mean? So for me, like,
because
you don't even have to do. You don't even have to do nothing, because I'm not even like.
Yeah, it's one thing to like compliment somebody, and then it's like, okay, I tell you, I got a boyfriend, I'm in a relationship. It's about how you deal with it from there. Like, if you pushing it, reaching it, then that's when it's a problem.
I don't feel like he like for me. That to me is not pushing it, but it's just showing you're thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. To me, it's a joke. Like you're thirsty.
Yeah, because even if like he wanted to be friends afterwards, I still would have been like hesitant. Like,
yeah, and to me, like that shows me about your self-esteem And like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of how you view yourself and your worth, because, you know what I'm saying, somebody deny you, like, saying, hey, like, I'm not in a open relationship, and then it's like, you didn't even take the time to get to know me, or, you know what I'm saying, you just, like, thought I was cute or whatever, and I'm like, okay, let me give them a few compliments, go up to them, talk to them sometimes, not even get to know them, and then ask, are they in an open relationship? When you know I had a nigga. So you knew that was my nigga, and then you asked somebody else for you if I in an open relationship.
Right. Because if you finna be that bold, I'm finna get your number, your social media, and I'm finna try to, like, you know, start flirting with you.
But to me also, like, that gave a hint, like, you were just trying to sneak leak or something, because you didn't even get to know me. You didn't get to know me.
What would he be, though?
I think he's a bottom. I really think it is. Because to me, like, he don't even give, like...
Top. He give, like, submission.
It's not even just that. Like, his, like, the way he, like... I don't know, he just, like...
Well, he got shit in his ass.
Yeah. I mean, no shade. I don't want to throw this out there, but, like, I feel like most bottoms are more, what's the word? Like, they're, like, in tune with their feminine energy, but some are, like, what's the word? You know, like, kind of, like, people just kind of just bottom just because they feel like...
They want some dick.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how some people just bottom just because they just feel like they can just only get fucked? Like, they're only worth just being fucked by somebody. Like, they don't want to, like, venture off or explore because, like, they feel like people are only going to fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it gives me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, that's where, like, it gave me a hint, like, you're, which I don't want to assume. I don't want to put no labels on nobody, but, like, to me, like, you just give me.
So what he thought, you gonna come in here and...
Yeah. I don't know. And it's crazy, like, people don't even know us. People don't even know me, like, you just assume, like, and you, given that you sent me a friend request on Facebook, you probably saw I was in an open relationship. No.
You in the
This
what?
topic getting no.
You in the what?
I can't think.
You in the what?
This topic getting me, like, let me think. But yeah, you would have saw, even since you sent me a friend request on Facebook, you saw I was in a relationship for a while. Mm-hmm. But see, people I assume they don't know. So that's the thing, you would have had knew that if you would have asked about me and spoke to me.
Yeah, because if I was him and I was lurking, like, okay.
Yeah.
His status say in a relationship,
yeah.
A year. I would have backed off, not even sent one, because now you like a goofy. You look thirsty.
Yeah.
And now then, I gotta speak some words and whoop his ass.
On top of that, no, you don't gotta say nothing. Because you're just gonna look like goofy. I'm gonna like...
I'm like, stop.
No, just let him keep looking like a goofy. It's like...
I mean, we not about to work there, so I can really just...
Then, especially if I don't even respond to that friend request or anything like that, you're even gonna look more like, hey, he didn't respond. No. Like, that's like, yeah.
I wish it was like TikTok or something, like they viewed your profile.
Yeah. It is like, if he's extra thirsty, he probably clicked on my link to my YouTube and shit and watching like all about me, you know, on the stalker shit. Because I stalk people, but I don't like. You know what I'm saying? If I don't give a fuck about you like that, like, I'm not gonna do all that. Like, I wonder, did I stalk you when I met you?
You probably did.
Oh yeah, I did. I like went down your post and everything. That's how like I knew who your sister was and everything. When you tag friends and all that stuff. And I went like in your pictures and like I knew that was your grandma. I did like,
you know, the whole family probably introduced them.
I'm a really great stalker. Like,
sad.
You know what I'm saying? I love when they profile me where like you don't gotta be friends with them and you can click and see all they posts and all that shit. Yeah, I be all in their friends comments. I was like, okay, this is what they friend be. They be talking about. They finna go out to eat on Saturday.
I go to their followers. Like,
yeah, I go what they like, what they be following. I see like their location, like where places they lived in. I was like, okay, they moved around.
Stalker.
Then when I meet a person, they be like, yeah, I got to. No, what you say? No, nothing. You say got. Oh, okay. No, I do that. Like, yeah. But I was like, damn. He didn't tell me. Well, his on his Facebook at least, he don't got no dog. So that's like, okay. I didn't know you had a dog before. is okay. That's the only thing I didn't know. Well, some other shit, but
A lot
yeah.
of shit. I don't put everything.
Yeah, I was mad. I was like, why he don't put all his business on here? But, but yeah, open relationships. I think that's all I have to say. Really much. In my opinion, I just overall feel like I'm not hating on it. Like I said, I feel like they don't work for everybody. Maybe they work for some. But hey, y'all can open my mind. You know, comment down below. Tell me if y'all open a relationship and how that works for y'all, or if y'all been in one and didn't work out and why. I'd really like to know. I really want to be educated on an open relationship.
So it would never come to you being in an open relationship. Like, say you like you want to like take a break, but you don't want to break up, and it's like, okay, we need space apart. Would you be in a relationship?
No, because you're not being with nobody. That's the thing. You're with me, or like.
But what if y'all want to like see other people, or like?
At that point, I'm mentally single.
So you
there
won't break
is
up.
no open relationship, because once I do something with somebody else, we're not going back. I'm talking to somebody else, or you know what I'm saying, I've seen somebody else. It's like, what are you doing around? Maybe you could send me some money or something. Like, I can like
money.
pretend, or like, you know what I'm saying, get like some, you know, if you're gonna give me, or yeah, that's fine. I'm, you know, Cash App, I'll give the Cash App tap, like, you know what I'm saying, all that. But yeah, if I do something with somebody else and we're on a break, we're done.
But it's a break.
What's that supposed to mean? Because to me, a real break is like, okay, we just try and focus on ourselves, and not the relationship. Like, we'll come back to it, but we need to better ourselves so we can have a better relationship.
Yeah.
But to me, like, okay, let's do an open relationship now. Why you want to do that? And then you like, okay, I want to see other people. Yeah, we're done. In my head, I'm not going to say that unless you want, like, if you put all the play, but I'm not going to say that unless you say it. But, yeah, but mentally for me, we're done. Because I can't do that. For me personally.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, overall, how do you feel about open relationships?
They dumb.
You think they're dumb?
They don't make any sense, like you just said.
But you can only speak for yourself.
I feel the same way. If you want to go in an open relationship, you might as well just break up. Because I'm trying to talk to somebody else, like, I can't juggle between giving you feelings and having feelings for another person.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's not fair for me.
But I feel like that's also why people cheat so easily. You know,
Yeah.
They got their main and their side, but I can't do that.
But people be in monogamous relationships and still cheat.
Right.
So it's like, maybe probably in an open relationship for me, like, I could see that being easier to cheat.
But if it's an open relationship, it's not cheating.
But to me, what's the point of being in a relationship?
Exactly. That's why I said he just dumb.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want some money or something from somebody.
You
Or if
wanna be
you're
a gold
for the
digger?
benefits. Like, if you're a gold digger and it's an open relationship, yeah, I can see that, like, this gonna be your come up. But
Should we get a sugar daddy?
I'm dead. No, that's
We'll be
fucked up.
money.
We can't
How?
do that. We can't, like, invite somebody to, like, say, like, oh, it's an open relationship, because they gonna think
They
can do
not
stuff
in a
with you.
relationship. I'm saying like one of us had a sugar daddy, and you know, we send them.
Shit, I wouldn't be mad to get that money.
Right, and we
Yeah.
split it.
Yeah.
It's scamming together.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, get that money. Mm-hmm. But it has to be where, like, I don't gotta do nothing with that person.
Yeah, cause you know they get a little touchy nowadays.
Yeah, they do. They don't play that you gonna scam them. They gonna scam you.
Or look, you go, I'll follow you, break in, take all his shit.
I don't know about that. We're going to jail.
No,
Because they're not gonna
you
see
get
it that
from
way. It's
fake
a crime.
names, fake everything, and then we skedaddle. Now we want to come up. We
Maybe
rich.
we gotta hit up that Wendy's girl. Maybe she can help us formulate like a heist. Call Lester up, type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about open relationships.
They dumb. I'm gonna keep saying that.
You think they dumb? I feel like they don't work for me personally, but if you would like to educate me, I would love to listen. You know what I'm saying?
I still.
But I just feel like overall they don't work for everybody. But maybe they do work, but it's not for everybody.
It's delusional. I feel like this whole generation is just delusional.
Not this whole generation. We have some
Not
really smart
all.
and educated people in our generation.
Yeah, that's why some people just stay single, and that's smart. Because they can't find their person.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot more people normalize being single being bad. I don't know why, especially our generation. Like people act like they can't breathe that out of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, just woke up, I don't got a relationship, I'm finna pass out. Like people really act like that. Like now, before when I used to be single, I used to always do stuff in a relationship, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been there for like I wanted a relationship for a while. But then, like, once I really, like, been through situations with people, and, like, that time, you know, I learned my karmic lesson. I feel like, for me, at this age of my life, early, for me to get here now. So, but I learned being single is really not a bad thing. There's really so much. You have so much, because, like, there's not, like, a time limit on, like, healing. There's not a time limit on getting to know yourself. But I feel like you have way more, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because in your relationship, you're spending time with a person. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about you all the time. Like, it's about this person too.
Yeah, because
so,
you
like,
gotta juggle your feelings and their feelings.
So when you're single, you have way more time to, like, focus on yourself. And that freedom to, like, okay, I don't gotta buy nobody shit. I don't gotta buy it. You don't gotta do none of that. But it's like you just spoil yourself.
It's normalized to not spoil people in their relationships now.
Yeah, that's sad. I think that's what's destroying
I feel like we the
relationships
only, like,
too.
different, because I be hearing people, like Sally, like, she be, like, her boyfriend, he got another job, and, like, she be like, I don't care what he do.
Oh, we should have used fake names. Yeah, because, you know, people stop.
Sierra.
Yes.
Well, Sierra,
Yeah.
she was telling me, she was, her boyfriend got, like, 2 jobs, that's why he quit where we at now.
Mm-hmm.
And he work at this place, but they want him to do double shifts. And it's like, she was like, I don't care what he do. And it's like, you gonna see your man less, or like,
yeah, ain't gonna see him barely at all.
Right. And it's like, when do you want to be like, no, you shouldn't work that much, you know?
Yeah, and plus, general, like, for himself, his mental health.
Right.
Yeah.
It just seemed like she didn't care, like, he his own man. And I don't get that. Like, if you're in a relationship, you should, like, give advice so it can benefit the both of us, or, like, at least
just be
help
real
yourself.
with them.
Yeah.
And, like, you know what I'm saying, tell how it is. Because for me, I'm never going to lie to my partner. I'm going to tell them how it is. This is how I tell you about yourself. Like, I tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be like, you know what I'm saying, you do somebody dirty. I'm be like, yeah, you did your shit. No, I'm going to tell you was wrong for that.
Well, it depends, because sometimes, I don't know, I'll be blind to some of that stuff. I'll be like, fuck them.
You do.
That's just how I am.
But, alright, y'all. Comment down below. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn post notifications on. And if y'all want to see more episodes of the podcast, tune in, subscribe. Y'all know what to do, motherfucking do. Yeah. Don't cry. Get your tissues. Wipe your tears. Subscribe. Alright. Bye.